Yeah, man, what's up, man?
What's up, bro? Talk to me nice.
Shit, man. I appreciate you wanting to do this interview with me, bro. For real.
But it's a fact. I see you out here working. You bodied that reaction video. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Everybody thinks it's funny, especially when you say, I don't know if there's some Dominicans, some Puerto Ricans.
bro. I don't be knowing the difference for real, bro. Cause it ain't no Dominicans or Puerto Ricans where I'm from. So I don't know the difference.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, out here, a bunch of Puerto Ricans and Dominicans.
Yeah, I know, bro. I done been to New York before when I was like 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 11 or some shit like that. But anyway, how you get the name Felly Gats, bro?
How I get the name Felly? So Felly Gats. So long story short, right?
Yeah.
My real name got the word Felly in it, so I took that from my real name. I'm a junior. Everybody in my like my father, his father, they had that name, the Felly name.
Yeah.
Then as part of the Gats, right? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. When I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
I had brought this little gun to school. You get what I'm saying? And we used to like rap battle and shit. We used to do freestyles. So one of my friends kept calling me Gats. But it wasn't stamped until he said it in the freestyle. In the freestyle, we kids, and he said, Gats got the Gat, that's why we call him that. All the kids like, whoa! So after that, it was like it stood. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he got from then on.
I never knew that, bro. I thought that like you was a felon and your charge was a gat. So like you took like Felly Gat.
I ain't even think of that. That's some wordplay right there. You ready to be a rapper?
Bro, for real. That's really what I was thinking, cause I was like, dang, cause I didn't know your real name, so I didn't even know it came from that.
Facts.
But shit, how do it feel to come from where hip hop started and now you a hip hop artist? New York, that's where hip hop began.
I feel like it's a pride in that, especially being from the Bronx. Like it's just a pride to know, like, yo, this shit started here. A lot of swag started here. A lot of something like I said, hip hop. That's worldwide now, and it started in the Bronx, one little small place. You get what I'm saying?
Right. So you a Crip.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even feel me. Well, we can't get into details, but you see the videos,
Yeah. So shit, how's your relationship with like GDs and Bloods and everything else?
I don't know. Mine is a little different than the next Crip, than the next man. You get what I'm saying? The next man might just be a peon out here. I'm not just no regular anybody. So I fuck with all gangs from all sides. From when I go to Chicago, I'm going to LA and on the 6th. You get what I'm saying? So I tap in everywhere, and I got love from every gang.
Yeah. So like, what's your relationship with all the other gangs? Cause
I feel like
I listen to the music and I hear what's going on.
Yeah. Like if you look at like normal New York drill and all that, it's a lot of them beefing amongst each other and all that. With me, it's not. It ain't really like that. Like I'm actually respected because I do shit for my community. You get what I'm saying? I do shit for the hood. You get what I'm saying? So I don't get into all the little beef and politics. If a nigga got a problem with me, it's personal. Other than that, I don't have the problem that another Crip might have where Bloods want to bang on them with GDs or this and that. I get love from literally every aspect, every gang you could think of. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I carry myself like a leader because I am a leader. I'm not no peon out here. I can't be. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And one thing I like about you is you always talk about like the right way to gang bang. Like
exactly.
You don't
exactly.
talk about just killing each other. That's not how it started.
That's a fact. We started off as like an off-breed of Panthers. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We started off as real, like, we was fighting for a cause. Every gang got an acronym. GD is not just Gangster Disciple, it's growth and development.
Right.
Trips is community revolution and progress.
Yeah.
Bloods is brotherly love over power and overcomes depression and destruction. Some crazy shit like that. Long story short, we gotta live by these acronyms if we rapping this. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, sometimes we gotta bang. We got enemies and all that. But what are we doing for the community? At the end of the day, you shouldn't be a gangbanger and go a whole year not doing nothing for your hood.
Exactly. I feel the same way. Now, what is 78? Because I know your social media.
78?
Yeah, 78.
Right here, man. So I grew up on 178 Anthony. You get what I'm saying? I got family on 178 Hughes. I got family on 178 and Anthony, Hughes, and Tremont. They all 7'8". You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just felt like this is how I carry on where I was from, where I was raised and all that. You get what I'm saying? And I just try to put it in a better light. You get what I'm saying? It ain't just gangbanging to me. When I dropped my second mixtape, Gave Us the Name 2, I incorporated 7'8".
What's 78?
Okay. Alright, so 7'8" right here, I got it tatted. It started from where we from. So it's 7'8" Tremont, 7'8" Anthony, 7'8" Hughes. And I thought about just incorporating it rather than it just being a block thing or whatever. I try to make it kind of like a label. You get what I'm saying? If you look at my second tape, Gave Us the Name 2, or if you look up my name, it's going to say 7'8" Records. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like rather than kind of like what GS9 did with their, where it just looking like a game, they said GS9 Music. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just bring everybody up with me.
I was going to ask you about Bobby too, because I see a lot of people say who started the drill sound in New York. And some people say Bobby, some people say Pop Smoke, and some people say 22 G's. Me personally, the first time I ever heard the New York drill sound was from 22 G's. But I don't know who started it, because y'all know y'all actually
New Yorker, right? I know that there were other artists making drill kind of music out here, but they weren't really blowing. They were just known locally to the hoods.
Right.
But Bobby Shmurda put a stamp on New York drill, or at least Brooklyn drill. You get what I'm saying? He definitely put a stamp on that. Before Bobby was the first New York drill artist to talk about the type of things he was talking about, and they were dropping rakes. That was the first time people seen New York niggas dropping rakes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that. So it was real drill and orientated. Like after Bobby, think about all the New York rappers that came up right after Bobby Shmurda. He made it cool to be from New York again.
Yeah, I agree. So, you ever thought about working with anybody from GS9? Or like, you already got some shit with them?
Yeah, I would like to make that happen. Like when they come home, and if I'm at where I want to be at, of course, like that'd be beautiful for the city.
Is there anybody from New York you haven't worked with that you want to, as far as like the names that's known, like Pop Smoke and 22 G's, or like even the Wu, like his Wu Camp?
Let's see who I want to work with from New York that I haven't worked with yet. That's a good question. To be honest, I like up and coming. I don't know. I'm willing to work with everybody up and coming, but I really want to work with more like the legends. You get what I'm saying? Like Jadakiss.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I like the Griselda Records dudes. You get what I'm saying? They doing their thing.
Yeah,
so shit like that. Yeah.
What else do I gotta ask? Oh yeah, the New York dances. The first time I actually seen people like from New York dancing was Bobby. And then after Bobby, it seemed like everybody started dancing. Like y'all dances are unique, man. Like dances y'all did, I ain't never seen before. Like y'all videos is like parties.
They made it cool to, like, thug and have fun with it. You feel me? They made it cool that we could be gangsters and still have fun. They made that cool.
Yeah, that definitely.
Because remember, before them, everybody's mugging in the club.
Yeah,
everybody, I don't dance, nigga. Gangsters don't dance. Bobby and them came out, everybody dancing with their gun on them.
That's exactly what I knew New York for. Just the hard shit. And like just standing outside, just thugging.
Exactly.
So what's the difference between South Bronx and North Bronx and all the other parts? Because ain't you from the South, right?
Yeah. So Southeast, we East Tremont, but it's still the South Bronx. So long story short, I guess I would say like the West and the East got their own thing going on. You get what I'm saying? They getting money, but they got their own thing going on. The South is more slummy. You feel me? It's like more poverty stricken. You get what I'm saying? As the North, like the North Bronx, they still give it up just like the South Bronx. They still put in pain. It's just more houses and the landscape is a little different.
I see. So as far as like all of New York, what do you prefer? Like the lyrical New York or the drill New York? Or like the singing New York? Because even y'all got like the new people that singing like Lil TJ.
That's good. Yeah. That's a good question. A lot of people, I got my name known through the drill music, through like the drill kind of like Perk and drill orientated songs. But if you go back to when I first started rapping, bro, I was a lyricist.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it depends. Like, I appreciate the turn up music, but what I really love deep down is you know, the bars.
Yeah. And that's one thing I noticed about you when I did my research. All your older shit sound like the 90s New York. And then around 2014 is when you started to change.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like a lot of people didn't know that. Like, if you go to my old stuff, I sound like I'm pro era, Joey Badass kind of like.
Exactly. That's exactly what you sound like.
Yep.
So what
it's
made
just growth. Like, throughout that time to this time, you know, you go through things in life. You lose people. You know what I'm saying? Your life changes.
Yeah, that's real talk. So your first upload on YouTube was in 2014?
2014, the Fort.
So you before then you wasn't uploading or just you wasn't rapping?
Before then I wasn't uploading nothing. Like, I would just, when the homies that rap, you feel me, we would rap and smoke. But I feel like out of all my friends, everybody pushed me like, nah, you got it. You get what I'm saying? You could do something with this. You get what I'm saying? I was just a little street kid, and I didn't think I had it in me, but everybody kind of forced it, like, nah, you got to do this. I did the Fort, and ever since then, I've been taking it a little more serious.
Yeah, I noticed that when I looked up, because when I started from the bottom of your YouTube channel up, and your third upload kind of sounded old school, so it kind of sounded like you was going back to what you started doing.
Yeah,
I could really see the versatility.
Yeah, like, I feel like 2014, 15, and 16, I was on like lyrical tip. Towards 2019, I kind of like started switching up my flow, what gave used to the name too. It was still lyrical, but I felt like this, right? Yeah. There's a lot of lyrical artists that are lyrical, but they're not rapping about them. So I dumbed it down, and I started talking about my life more. Still lyrical, but it was more pain music. Then where I'm at right now is songs like Subi and Perk, where it's more turn-up songs.
Definitely. You is Perk the record you pushing?
I feel like, to be honest, Subi was Subi was the song that I was originally pushing, and after Subi, I didn't think I would have another one. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, how am I gonna be this song that got like 15K is the highest? Usually mine would not reach that high. Then I hit him with Perk, and it just went crazy. You get what I'm saying? Like, I beat something that I didn't think I could beat.
Another thing I noticed on YouTube, you don't drop a lot. Like on, I think you just uploaded just 3 songs in 2017, and then in 2019 you only uploaded 4. So like, is it a reason why? Like,
2019 I had a whole tape. So the whole tape that I dropped, I was shooting videos for that tape, and then I dropped a few singles. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
28, like around 2018, I was I had got, you know, deep in the streets. I had lost like 2 of my homies within the same year. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of things were going on that it kind of like backtracked me. But all the things that backtracked me in 2017 and 2018 is what helped me get used to the name 2019. You get what I'm saying? Like, all that pain was in that tape. If you see the cover art, the back of the cover, you just see pain before you hear the music.
Yeah. I was listening to one of your songs and you rapped off a Mobb Deep beat. You grew up listening to them?
Yeah, like, I grew up with a lot of OGs, a lot of the older people, and they showed me the real old school music. Cause I'm young. I can't say I grew up listening to Mobb Deep when they were out, but I was schooled to Big Pun, Mobb Deep, Big L, all the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? They helped mold me. You get what I'm saying?
So, did Prodigy's death affect you?
Say that again?
Did Prodigy from Mobb Deep's death affect you?
Yeah, definitely. Cause I'm like, damn, I feel like every legend's death affect me in a way. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like, damn, you feel it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you feel it like they bars hit different when they pass too, you know.
Right.
It's like, man, we'll never get another one of those. You feel me? I watched Mobb Deep perform before, and I was probably like the youngest kid in the crowd. Everybody's in their 40s and 30s, and they just, you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't relive some of the energy.
That's true. You got a song called PSA, and it had like a drill sound, and it dropped this year. But like I said, your older stuff sound a little more 90s. So what's your favorite one to do?
What's my favorite like genre?
Yeah, like your favorite. Like, do you like creating the 90s stuff more than the drill?
I had this talk with my mans, and basically he kind of asked me the same thing, and I told him, listen, I prefer rapping like lyrical music, like if you ever heard my song Intro, that's my favorite song.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you about Intro.
Guess what? Intro don't got the amount of views of a song that I rapped about Percocets.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, let's be completely honest with it. It's like, what do the masses want to hear? So I'm gonna keep giving them hits, but when I'm where I want to be, I'm bringing it back to my essence.
Yeah, I respect that. Are you afraid that once you get to where you want to be and you go back, they gonna not fuck with you as much?
I thought of that, but the reason why I feel like nah, cause people fuck with you a little more when they feel like, oh, they know this person, they got a buzz or whatever. You get what I'm saying? I can tell them my story. Like the Baby makes turn up music, but he made a song about his dad and it went crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it all to each his own. You just gotta balance it out.
You ever thought about making a song about your dad? Because I know in the song you said he was killed.
Yeah. My pops was killed at an early age while I was young, and yeah, I think about making a song like that. Like you know, Jay-Z got classic songs about his dad. Beanie Sigel got classic songs about their dad. So I definitely gotta do something like that one day. I really gotta sit and really write. You know?
Yeah. You had a song called Home Depot. You gonna shoot a video in Home Depot? I think that'd be
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really considering, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wear the merch, orange with the white, we just go crazy in Home Depot.
That would be fire, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that as a consideration, because a lot of people tell me to shoot that. Some songs I put out, like singles, like Home Depot or the song 30, and they just singles, but a lot of people tell me, nah, shoot those. Like, you know, so it depends.
It's a lot of songs I actually want you to shoot. I want you to shoot Wartime and Rolling Gang.
Yeah. The Rolling Gang, I dropped it. It's called Rolling Gang Freestyle. Like, if you look it up on YouTube, Rolling Gang Freestyle, it'll come up. That video, right? That video, me and my brother did. Like, back and forth, holding the camera. Like, all right, you get what I'm saying? Like, I did the studio session, did the cover art in the studio session, did the video in the studio session, got home, and finished editing the video before the next day and dropped it.
So you just do everything. Like, you ain't got no manager?
Like, don't get me wrong, I got KDTV, which is my original cameraman, and I got Top Tier Graphics, Big Leak, which does my graphic art. Cause I also like to pay my friends for what they do, their profession. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when there's times that, you know, I'm still in the hood. Like, when there's times I gotta do shit my own, I learn to do things on my own. You get what I'm saying?
Right. What differentiates y'all drill from like the Chicago drill? Because when I hear y'all type of beats, it reminds me of G Herbo and not like Chief Keef style.
So
even the flows remind me of G Herbo a little bit.
So what differentiates New York drill, I would say, we use more UK kind of beats rather than Chicago beats, right?
Yeah.
We dance a lot more. We have these dances. We kind of try to swag everything out. The way we say certain things, we try to add swag to everything. Where Chicago's the originators, but their drill is more like scary and more disrespectful, and try to be, you know what I'm saying? Try to be as evil as possible sometimes. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And where New York drill, they got a lot of that too, but New York drill tries to kind of commercialize drill in a way.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? With dancing, they'll do drill music, but the hook could be about a girl. They'll just do, you know, certain ways is a little different, and we try to add I can't say this for everybody, but a lot of New York artists, they try to keep the essence of being lyrical. You get what I'm saying? They still try to add bars within the drill movement.
Yeah. You screenshotted a DM when a girl said something about giving you head, and she said you was black and Spanish.
I'm what?
You black and Spanish? A girl, you screenshotted a DM, and a girl said she wanted to give you head, and she called you black and Spanish.
Yeah, she was saying, son, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. I was getting a lot of DMs like that, and after the Perk video, they just skyrocketed. You get what I'm saying? The message request is a little crazy.
I figured it would, man. All it takes is one hit.
Yeah, I know. You seen some of it yourself, bro. You get what I'm saying? They wild out here.
Yeah, definitely. So, speaking of the song Perk, you take perks, or that was just something you just named it?
So, actually, right, I'm actually almost like a month sober of just no more perks, and what's crazy about it is that, because when I recorded the song Perk, I was on Perk.
Definitely.
And that was something like casual, kind of like every time I went to the studio or did music related things, I felt like that would help me. But I winded up like I tried to do a studio session one time, and I was sipping lean, and I popped the Perk. Long story short, I ended up in the hospital for like 3 days. You get what I'm saying? You seen it. Like a lot of my fans were writing to me, whatever. Yeah. And after that, it just made me want to stop doing that, quit it cold turkey, and I'm eating better too. Like not as much fried food, and because when you part of this rap lifestyle, you making moves, you eating all type of foods. You in studios with other rappers that these big rappers all sick. These big rappers, you see it all around. You get what I'm saying? And it's not like you just on the block where you got to buy it. Nah, you the rapper. Some people just give it to you. Like, here, bro, he's a line. He's 4 lines. Here, you want a perk, bro? Here, you get what I'm saying? Right. So that kind of like blinds you. So I would tell all up and coming artists to always watch out for that. You get what I'm saying? You don't notice how much damage you're doing. You get what I'm saying? I'm glad I noticed it. And yeah, like I'm about to go a month sober, and I'm gonna keep that going. You get what I'm saying? And it's crazy because that's something I want to address after naming the song Perk. I want to let it be known, like, yo, even I made the song Perk, it's downs to it too. It's not just the ups.
Yeah, a lot of people only talk about the ups about drugs. Like, it make you last longer during sex and all these positive things. That's
the reason why I kind of like interviews, because yeah, I talk about the ups of perks, and I talk about the ups of a gangster lifestyle, but the interview gives me the chance to clarify, like, nah, look, this is what's this is what's that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you did the Drippy song, and that was like a song I really wasn't expecting you to do, because it was like real clubby. You ever thought about doing more like club bangers? Because that'll really help you with shows too. In all honesty.
You're talking about the song Gucci My Drip. That song? Yeah. So, that was with Drippy. He signed to DJ Spin King. He had another artist out there working. Whatchamacallit? That song, it went crazy. Like, long story short, Drippy had the hook. I went in the session. I'm like, yo, I'm taking that. You get what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. You get what I'm saying? And that was my first song that kind of got me a real buzz. Right? I would say, like, Gucci My Drip is the song that started playing in clubs, started playing in parties, and that's what made me know I could do this. I could do this club shit. I could do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, you had a song called Take It, if I'm not mistaken. And you said something about crying out to God and he can't save you. So, like, are you atheist, or was that just a line?
I'm not atheist. My religion is Yoruba, Santeria, in other words, or whatever. And I'm not atheist. It's like the lifestyle we live. Like, when it's beef or whenever, you know what I'm saying? I lived a graphic life. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So my bars are graphic. And some of my 2 favorite rappers growing up was Uncle Murder. His bars were graphic. Definitely. And then you got A.R.Ab. A.R.Ab was really graphic. Yeah. So that's what helped me mold my way of thinking when I was rapping.
That makes sense. Because when I was listening to it, you didn't really seem like a person who didn't believe in God. So when I heard the line, I definitely wanted to ask that in the interview.
Yeah.
You rapped off the Set Tripping by Casanova. Is that somebody you want to work with?
Yeah, I would like to work with Casanova. I think we'll make some like crazy, angry New York anthem. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because my voice gets raspy sometimes in the studio.
Yeah.
Like, and people think I do that purposely. Like, you would see in a studio session, I'm going to let people know right now, the reason why my voice gets raspy is because sometimes I do more than one take because I be angry. I like how it came out. Now let me do it again. So by the third time, my voice just raspy. I'm mad at me. I'm mad at the engineer. I'm mad at the beat. And my voice got like that.
When I heard you rapping off that, I just envisioned like y'all doing a song and then the Bloods and the Crips coming out together, and it's like like the right way though, not like the wrong way, not having to pay for
definitely.
it. Like
definitely,
organic.
Definitely, exactly. Organic, authentic. You get what I'm saying? No 6ix9ine shit going on. No fake shit going on. It's real niggas. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause like you can see you straight through the 6ix9ine shit. Like you could just tell like, oh, he paid for all of that. Versus like if you and Casanova came together, it'd be like a real nigga party for real.
Bro.
How did you meet 16 Shout?
Situation with 16 Shout and visuals. The last time I was in Chicago, I had hit him up. I was trying to get in tune with him, but when we finally got on the call, I was on my way back to New York already. You get what I'm saying? But ever since then, we just been tuning up. He comes out here, whatever, and you know, we just always show love to each other's platform, and we two people that got each other like shit to teach each other. Like, I might show him something about a rap, but he might show me something about this like recording, or you get what I'm saying, and we just building, just like how, you know, all of us is building, you building. You get what I'm saying? Everybody just out here working.
Yeah, I found out about him through his first Tay 600 interview.
Yeah. Tay 600 interview, I remember seeing that too. That was the one that went crazy for me.
Yeah, when I first saw it, that's how I got in tune with who.
Because he's the one that, really the first person that helped Tay 600 clear his name, I would say.
Definitely.
Because I think other outlets didn't care about that. Other outlets didn't care about that. 16 did.
Yeah. Speaking of Tay 600, he a Black Disciple. I saw on the internet somebody from New York is a Black Disciple too. Like, do y'all got Black Disciples, or is it just like?
No, we do not have Black Disciples. Aladdin said that. I feel like Aladdin, when he was younger, he was misguided. You get what I'm saying? I feel like after his last jail trip or whatever, maybe I see him a little more militant now. You get what I'm saying? I don't know much about him, but we done been on the same lives with 16 and stuff like that. But yeah, that was I feel like that was a misguided answer. He said there's no BDs in New York.
Yeah, I figured it wasn't, because that was the first time I heard that. And I'm like, I've been living all these years and I ain't never heard of nobody from New York.
Yeah, like we have GDs probably like the late 80s or early 90s. Like, don't get me wrong, in Brooklyn, only in Brooklyn and upstate, not the other boroughs.
Yeah. So you did a song which I feel like was one of your deepest songs, and it's "Stay Woke." Like, I feel like the views on that alone was just slept on, because you was really speaking some real shit.
Yeah, that's what brings me back to, like, when you ask me what I like doing better. It's not what I like doing better. It's what's getting known. You get what I'm saying? Like, if the lyrical shit is not getting known right now, cool. I'm gonna show them I could do everything y'all doing. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And more, because I'm lyrical. But
exactly.
I also noticed that every time Perk or one of my hit songs go up, the other songs start, somebody might run into like, yo, who's listening to this in 2020? Oh, I didn't know he could rap like this. So I know that even though I got these hits, I know I got a lot of hidden gems that people are going to run into.
Yeah, definitely. When you pop, I feel like the people who catching on late gonna go back and look at the catalog.
Exactly. And then there's going to be people that are going to tell you, yo, I was a fan since 2014.
Exactly. You you rapped off of Jadakiss beat. Is he in your top 5?
Yeah, I would say so. Like, growing up, he definitely was in my top 5.
Yeah,
I love Jadakiss, the whole locks, all that. Like, they talk that talk. Like,
Definitely. I feel like he's definitely top five, and that's why I felt like it was smart for him to name one of his albums top five, DOA, because I really feel
Top
like
five
that.
to that live.
But I feel like him not dropping so much, that's gonna have people overlook that. Like, I feel like he's great.
I feel like Jadakiss, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Jadakiss, the locks. A lot of legends, unfortunately, get their flowers when it's too late, when they can't see them.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
that's true. You had a song called "Simi." Is that your favorite gun?
That's a good question. Nah, like it depends, bro. If we in a real jam, like, and you got an automatic, like I'd rather an automatic. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
definitely, bro.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I tell niggas, bro, I got my little 2-2 on my knife in New York, but if we in Chicago, I'm matching your energy. You heard? Like,
Definitely. And you wrapped off Gangway, and I had brought up Herb earlier. Is that somebody you would work with from Chicago?
yeah, like growing up, I would say he was in my top five too. Like Herbo was in my top five, just not only because how he rapped, but what he talked about and what he talked about in interviews as well. Like he had a smart mindset since young.
Definitely.
And yeah, definitely that Gangway went crazy. I recorded that in Chicago with my homie Boss Prods from out there.
Yeah, I definitely feel like Herb was one of the smarter new people. And I also feel like that's the reason why you don't see him on the internet talking about he signed a bad contract, because he seemed like the type that would actually read all his paperwork versus just signing it because he was hungry to get rich.
Yeah, kids are gonna look at Herbo like a legend.
Yeah, he on some like Chicago Jay-Z type shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
And my last question: do you get backlash for saying the N-word?
Nah, bro. Like, it all depends. Like in New York, you don't get the backlash because Dominicans and Puerto Ricans is black out here. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, Dominicans and Puerto Ricans don't look at it any different because the police don't look at it any different. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The police don't look at when you go into the stores. I'm gonna be looked at just like my black brother. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But now, if you go places down south, and I'm light skinned, you get what I'm saying? Somebody might, you get what I'm saying, and I might have to correct them. Like, nah, bro. I feel like if you Hispanic and don't realize that you Afro Latino, then we can't rock. You get what I'm saying? You gotta realize where you come from.
Another New York legend, Fat Joe, said that in the interview too.
Exactly. Fat Joe said that, and it's true, bro. Like, I'm from the Bronx. Like, you can't tell a Puerto Rican and the Dominican not to say nigga. They're gonna be like, what, bro? Like, we like, bro. It's not like in Mexico, in Cali. You see how in Cali they got Mexican gangs and they got the black gangs. It's not like that, bro. We all be in the same gangs. We go to the same schools, same hoods, same projects. So it's like we don't. Spanish people and black people don't even look at each other different in New York. I can't speak for every other place, but for the most part, the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? It's like that.
Yeah, that's how it is where I'm from. It's Mexicans where I'm from, and they look at us
And they say nigga.
the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
All our Mexican rappers say nigga, and don't nobody look at them crazy at all.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, like that is to each his own. Like I know nobody's going to disrespect me. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not disrespecting nobody. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But other than that, like yes, like I said, we won, and I feel like everybody should know that. You get what I'm saying? Especially by now, in the times we living in now, we should know that.
Definitely, man. And you answered all my questions, man.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a classic.
No, it's a fact. This gonna go up.
Yeah. So you got anything you want to say before I turn the camera off?
Before we go off, man, I wanna, you know what I'm saying, give a shout out to you and your platform. You've been working, you've been supporting since you ran into my music and ran into my platform. Give a shout out to 16 for even linking us. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, bro. Like, I wish you the best. Perk out now, Sue be out now, Used to Need 2 out now. I'm going crazy.
Man, without further ado, man, we out.